All right, good morning. We are going to be just going over some of our colored pencil, saturation, blending, different things like that. So, just starting out lightly and maybe adding a little bit more pressure so it starts to show up even darker. And then it's kind of lightening again. I'm going to add a different color, orange. I'm going to add some on that side into this other side. So it's easily blending from one color to the next. And this is about a medium saturation. This would be light. You can see it's much lighter. And then you would also add, on this side we'll put, pressing harder, more of a dark saturation. But you can blend these colors together. So even though this color is darker, and kind of blend them together. You can also take a tissue or paper towel and try to kind of blend them some more. So when thinking of high saturation, so your letters, you want to have them stand out. So like if you outline certain areas or you're adding, certain shading and light spots to your coloring, see, this makes it look more rounded. So if you have things like pipes or pencils, but this makes it stand out a lot more compared to, you can barely see that light area now. You could leave a little bit, but here we're adding a little bit of yellow in there. And just kind of blending. So we're not trying to have a big outline, but blending it with these other colors. So it'll be, so the dark or high saturation is much darker. So really pressing down on that coloring. So for your drawing, you should have so here we have light-ish, more of a medium, and then really dark, okay? For your coloring, when you add this to your whole name drawing, oh, my lights just went out. Hold on a second. There we go. I have to stand up to let them know I'm here. Light, you can have, we'll say 10%. Sorry, this is showing it backwards. So maybe I can try to think backwards. So %, and then 40. Same down here, 45%. So you will have 100% of your drawing colored, and then you'll have very little that is that light. You'll have medium, and then you'll have the really dark. And this is where you're going to want to have it balanced throughout your name drawing. So if you have your drawing and you have your name, say this is a letter, anyway, you'd have some dark in here. So you want this to be the brightest. And then maybe you have some light in the background. Fully colored in. And then on your border, you could go medium. You want your eye to move to all these different places. So maybe you have some shapes or something in the background. You want it to be balanced so that your focal point is maybe your name. So very dark. You could blend in some red too if it doesn't seem like it pops out enough. And you can have some light, and not just light in color, but like not as much saturation. You'll have your border shapes or what have you. But you want your eye to move from spot to spot. So it shouldn't be just heavy on the top. It should be a mix and a balanced setting for your image. Okay? I know a lot of you have started already. So making sure that the most saturation is here within those letters so that that is what is standing out the most. Adding shading to your different images so that they look three-dimensional or blend from one color to another. Will also show interest. So we have green, but then we can have some blue or purple going into that green. Okay, that's going to show more dimension and variety. Okay.